I'm here with Steve Aoki and David Guetta. The next song is going to be with two DJs.
The reality is, and it's a sad reality, 90% of people will only listen to your signals.
Mas ela tá no festival também, né?
Não, tá, cara, só tem festival quarta-feira.
Dá assim pra ele.
Na hora que for tocar a música só.
Não. Agora, Rafa, senta aqui, ó. Senta aqui.
Ih, caralho.
Senta aqui.
Que é isso?
A gente tem um presente pra você e pro Daddy. É isso.
Porra, obrigado, gente. Nossa. Vamos ouvir de novo?
Essa vida é desgraçada, né?
Tá um lixo essa merda.
Podia fazer os cortes só do Léo. Cara, acho que vai cair uma chuva quando ele vê a letra, né? Ele já achou o refrão foda. Quando ele vê a letra que é pra ele, acho que ele vai...
Hoje vai ser a primeira vez que ele vai sair de casa, né?
Sair pra fazer alguma coisa que não seja,
Que não seja
o bebê.
Olha o alho.
Caralho, você tá muito Oli. Não, você tá literalmente Oli, né? Óculos.
A toquinha.
A toca. Cadê o negócio?
Ah, não. Vai voltar.
Pô, vou ter que voltar.
Você tá zoando? Quer fazer outro aqui?
Pode ser. Tem alguma folha aí? Que eu fiz? Nossa. Não, mas é um segundo, pô. Ele tá vindo já?
Não sei, vai fazer aí.
Não, vai fazendo.
Não, mas é rápido. Bota a letra aqui do meu lado no celular.
Caralho, você...
Puta que pariu, velho. Eu fiz tão bonitinho.
Pois é, por isso que eu fiquei...
E eu fiz 3 vezes pra ficar retinho daquele jeito. Tô com vontade de buscar, velho. Vai ficar bem retinho, mais reto que a original. Como é o nome?
Ficou Overcoming Gravity.
E aí, Carolina? E essa camisa do Grêmio aí?
E aí,
Tudo bom? Beleza? Prazer. Tudo certo? 100%?
Maior gremista vivo aqui, ó.
vai para Cribá.
Furado.
Como é seu nome?
Qual? Desculpa. Não sou do Grêmio nada, tá? Isso aí é papo furado. Jamais.
Como é o nome do teu time mesmo?
Meu time é o Inter.
Ele é enlouquecido pelo
Pelo Internacional. Não, eu sou bem mais tranquilo hoje em dia, na real. Essa é a verdade.
Ele guarda.
Bonito. De quem é que essa letra bonita?
É do Theo e eu mudei umas coisinhas só.
Não, mas eu digo.
A escrita é minha.
Porra.
Achou bonita?
Acabei de mandar. Oi, tudo bem? Oi, tudo bem, sim, né? Eu acabei de mandar uma mensagem pra ele vai vir aqui, ó.
Eu acho que a gente pode falar
Só na hora que for tocar ela? Ia ser legal também da gente sentar, começa a ouvir outra. Quando for na hora dela, a gente pega e dá na mão dele.
Eu acho que devia falar assim, Rafa. A gente fez.
Essa aqui é pro Daddy.
A gente fez de presente pra você pro Daddy. Acho que dá assim pra ele.
Na hora que for tocar a música só.
Pode até falar porque eu falei pro Matt já. Aí tipo assim, a gente pode na hora que for tocar, ela vai ser a última? Acho que ela vai ser a última.
Pode ser.
Rafa, we have a surprise for you.
Não, fala em português.
Não, pro Matt entender.
Mas aí o Matt é brasileiro também, ele vai entender que é um momento nosso parceiro de banda, porque não é sobre o Matt, é sobre o Rafa, né?
Ele vai ficar meio excluído, né? Eu acho que vai usar a palavra presente.
Se eu esquecer na hora, você me atrapalha e me ajuda. Me atrapalha e me ajuda, gostou?
Cara, nome do disco, me atrapalha e me ajuda. Eu acho que podia ter uma música que tem, vamos ver. No final.
Aí, take. Não tá assim, não. One, new.
Oh yeah. It's the first time he's live on the film.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Lego!
What's up?
Tudo bom?
Lego! Tudo bom? Tudo bom!
Usa só.
E aí, isso?
Ui, cacete.
Normalmente a gente pede.
Conta como que foi.
Vai.
Aê!
Ele é papai, pessoal, ele é papai. Primeiro abraço. Primeiro abraço.
Beleza?
Beleza demais.
Thanks, man. Good to see you.
See you too.
Ele já
Look at that elbow.
Sem dormir direito, mas tá tudo certo.
Dessa vez tem motivo, né, Rafa? Quando você não vai...
Já não dormia.
Você já não dormia, agora pelo menos tem o que fazer.
Eu sempre falei isso com a Chay, falei, cara, madrugada é minha. Eu na cama, boto no peito ali mão e deixo o resto de calma. Ele é muito tranquilo.
Agora bota alto, hein? Meu Deus do céu. Você não vai saber o chute.
Agora, Rafa, senta aqui, ó. Senta aqui.
Essa tem que olhar de frente.
Ih, caralho, que
Senta aqui.
Is this the song?
Yeah.
é isso?
A gente tem um presente pra você e pro Daddy. Solta o som, DJ! O brinquedinho ficou muito legal.
Esse formato velho. Obrigado.
Que isso?
It's about finding the identity.
Maravilhoso.
Nossa.
Explicando a piada, Theo. Vou explicar, foda-se.
Could be singles.
Yeah.
A gente fez, tipo assim, depois que ele nasceu, a gente viu a sua felicidade, né? Pra caralho. Viu? A gente você ficou
Não,
todo.
cara, eu não tô dormindo, mas eu tô feliz pra caralho. Vou trocar a fralda às 4 da manhã, assim.
E aí, as estrofes é mais ou menos como você se sente, né? Depois que ele chegou. Meio que isso. E aí, o refrão é tipo Overcoming Gravity, é que tipo assim, I was wave and now I'm sea. A gente sente que você, tipo assim, o seu sonho sempre foi ser pai, né? Então, chegou esse momento e aí depois que ele nasceu, você tipo, caralho! E aí, a partir daqui é tipo, como se fosse conselho que você vai dar pra ele, tá ligado?
Sim.
É, inclusive a gente até tirou onda aqui que você gosta de falar, né? Foda-se e tal. Aí a gente, tipo, entendeu?
Exatamente,
Então
Essa parada é muito você, né? Você é o de nós o que mais consegue falar. Tipo,
exatamente.
Foda-se que tá todo mundo
Aí é uma
pensando.
mistura de tipo do seu sentimento depois que ele
Vou falar
nasceu,
exatamente
mais
isso.
conselhos que você vai dar pra ele na vida dele, tá ligado?
Sim.
É isso.
Porra, obrigado, gente. Nossa. Vamos ouvir de novo? Sensacional.
I think it's safe to think like by December have like 15 songs.
Great. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Because I think you want a bit of buffer
Yeah.
in case some songs don't make it.
Yeah.
And it's good to have something for B-side. And
Yeah. We should start rehearsing these songs.
Yeah.
What about producer?
It's I don't know. I think having too many different producers could make it tricky, and I think that also we have a target to hit, which is the summer.
Yeah.
And I'd be worried about too many schedules.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we should try and get it done.
Yeah, I think we should. When do you think would be the ideal time for recording?
Well, I think if we could get something, let's see, because it could be that all of a sudden a bunch of people are available and we can move quickly. I think like January, February into March would be good. If you could put a single out at the end of April, that could be really good, and that could just be like a standalone. And then the album, you announce it at the beginning of June, so then you're working it over the festivals.
Yeah.
And then I think you'd put the album out in September.
So, and how many songs do you think we release on the summer? It's like a 1 month tour, right?
I think you would release a song every 6 to 8 weeks.
April is the first release.
Yeah.
Maybe if we can hit April with one song, that would be amazing. It's not the end of the world if we don't. We want, the big target is June. We want to hit June to announce the record.
If we have at least all the drums recorded in this first session, all the rest is a lot easier to do later.
I will record all the guides and drum.
Yeah.
But someone can watch you side stage, and you can get a tour out of it.
Yeah.
Like I've seen it happen. I think you had it with the Foo Fighters.
We had that.
And I think we'll do stuff like make sure side stage there's a monitor.
Yeah.
So if someone's watching side stage, they get a good mix. Not
This is
not
very important.
Yeah.
I
Because
agree.
otherwise it's just feet stamping
Yeah.
and drums.
But maybe if we could like right before the when we did it in 2020, the pandemic, the idea was to release part of the album before the tour, before the tour, and then part after the tour. So
Yeah. But I think the way we want to approach this is like best foot forward all the time. It's all about Spotify. I know what you mean, and it's hard. I don't know. I think just we want to make sure every move is really strong.
We could do like the first single like in the start of April, and then 1 month later another one, and then 1 month later another one, like 3 songs.
I think, to be honest, the more I'm thinking about it, April is ambitious. I think if we're lucky, I think we can try and put 1 song out in April. But what I don't want to do is rush 10 songs.
Yeah, I like that.
I love
Short
that.
album,
I love
10
that.
songs.
I love that.
10, it's the best songs. but then you also keep some back.
Yeah.
And in 2028, you come back and you release another record.
Yeah.
The reality is, and it's a sad reality, but 90% of people will only listen to your singles. The singles get such a disproportionate amount of coverage and attention by the fans that really you have to focus on that. I think you should just get a
backdrop.
fucking giant backdrop.
One thing that we did on the first European run we did on festivals was like a oversized backdrop.
And maybe we don't have any artwork yet, but
Make it
depending on what we have,
colorful?
like a something like very full of colors. And
We're a ways from that. You can start thinking about the backdrop in April, I think.
I was talking with you guys about investment in the new VS thing, you know. We need to talk about that.
In the what?
Like the virtual sound, the things that you put on the track, in the backing tracks.
I'm not an expert at all in this, but I would also just be careful about going too far down that, because it can go wrong and then it's a problem. And it's like, I think it depends, you know, how much crew you have. If you have enough crew to do at that point, do we need playback tech? Is the playback tech also the monitor tech? Is the monitor tech going to be able to do the playback while they're doing the monitors?
This is the thing for me, that we need to like start talking about this.
we should have it, but we shouldn't depend on it. I have just one small issue on October, and I'm suffering way in advance. On the 25th of October is my son's first birthday. So I have to be there.
Yeah, good.
So I don't know if
We're gonna be
there's a
the
show on that day, maybe we call someone to play just that show, or...
Well, it's funny enough, they have a show on the 23rd, and then 24, 25, 26 is off, and then 27 is a show.
Perfect.
So, like April, May, you know, we want to be thinking like video shoots, all that kind of stuff, just so that...
So we got to decide,
It's like a lottery.
Yeah.
But a great video can change the whole perception of the band. Like I had it with the Hives like 2.5 years ago, where we put out this video for the song Bogus Operandi, and like that legitimately changed. Like I think that was the biggest single thing that kicked everything off, was the video. The song was amazing, but the video was like one of the best videos I'd ever seen. But there's a lot of good directors, but I think it's, you know, you can also spend a lot of money on videos and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Really what you want is like high concept, low budget. Because if the idea is good, you don't need to spend a lot of money. If you have a bad idea, you can spend a lot of money and it's still a bad idea.
Yeah.
I would love to see some kind of visuals of
well, there's like Nehemiah.
Yeah, or like there's like the Nehemiah stuff. There's like Augusta, Paulista down Consuelo Sal, and then when we're around Higienópolis, around a bunch of those streets, and there's all those crazy Art Deco buildings with this like, it's like there's just, I don't know, there's something interesting where I don't know, it's not like, oh, we're from Brazil, it's about like the jungle rhythms or stuff like that. But some people like,
they expect that.
That's what they think. Oh, Sepultura, you know. But actually, it's like, no. You come from this, you know. You live in São Paulo, this like gritty, big metropolis, huge mega city with this. It's got all this history and culture and design and grit, and it's a big rock and roll town. And it's a lot. It's something that people don't know. I don't think people know.
Talk about.
And I think
that's exactly my point.
Because I'm already thinking we got a map. We got a map where would be the places we want to have pictures taken off, where we want to film.
The first few times I came here, I remember being like...
So do you remember the places that you felt at?
Oh, like, you know, some of those highways by Morumbi, you know, where you've got the bridges and the highways are like this, and then there's the tunnels, like, there's some of it, and there's some of those high-rise up on the hill.
Brutalism,
and you're kind of driving through, and the mist is kind of like... I just remember sitting in an Uber a couple of times and like, what is this crazy place, you know? And there's one of the things I really love about the city is that kind of old Art Deco architecture. And
a gente vai mapear para fazer o quê, né? Falando do conceito do álbum todo, né? Ali já é capa, já é tudo. And you have to record an album.
Yeah, you need to record an album. There's some. I didn't.
I think it really relates to the architecture. What you're saying, what impacts you.
There's feeling.
Ele tem umas baquetas de John deu.
Se quiser a baqueta do John, tem aí. A Cris a relação dela com o celular é muito peculiar.
Mas ela tá no festival também, né?
Não, tá, cara, você acha que tem festival quarta-feira?
Quem é Caju?
Caju.
Lemon.
Eu acho limão.
Caju?
Não, você pegou limão. Não, você pegou limão.
Ele pegou Caju, ele pegou Caju.
Cheers.
Skål!
Thank you so much.
Skål!
Have you tried this before? I'm here with Steve Aoki and David Guetta.
And David Guetta?
Yeah. David. Yeah, that's the next song is gonna be with 2 DJs.
Steve Aoki doesn't want to pay? That's what's happening?
Yeah, this is Steve Aoki's card.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And Guetta.
Yeah.
Do you approve
No, but
of
he
that?
always pays.
Yeah.
David don't.
David
Don't pay.
doesn't
Like
pay.
You just make the hits. No. You just make the hits.
Let's see if Steve Aoki has credit.
Lots of hits. You can pick. I don't think we can do that here.
no.
You can pick whatever.
Yeah. Well, people choose Hitler and they can.
Yeah.
So
What's going to be on your credit card?
Oh, if them too. A picture
Yes.
Steve Aoki and David Guetta. Yeah, we're here in Vegas. Aoki just played Vegas.
I was there. It was great. I played like 1-2 music.
That's our biggest hit, though. It's our biggest hit.
It was our biggest hit. Yeah.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, you get a shake. Yeah, like it's crazy. You know? Yeah.
Can you like do like that?
Yeah. It's endless.